Today we're going to be working on another push mower, but it's got an option you normally don't see on these push mowers anymore. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned. Let's start turning some wrenches. Hey everyone, how's it going? It's John, and my friends call me Turning Wrenches 85 here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing good so far today. You know, we're knocking out mowers left and right here. I fixed that red MTD mower, got that one going, got that one listed up for sale. I fixed that Bowen's mower, the push mower there, got that one up and running. I actually sold that one. It's a very interesting transaction there, and I got some clips of it I recorded off of here. So I'll play that for you guys real quick, and you guys, it's very interesting what I had to say on there. Nothing, you know. I talk normal on there. Let's put it that way. But I'll stop it right here. You guys can listen to it for a few minutes there. What I had to say. All right, everybody, how's it going? We're gonna be selling this mower here, that Bowen's mower I told you guys about. So. Get ready to go meet the guy at Home Depot over here in Madison, and we're going to see if we can sell it and tell you guys a story along the way on it. But here it is right here. So there it is. So give me a few minutes, and we're going to head on over there. Hey, okay, I'll tell you guys what's going on here. First, that mower got in the back of the truck right now. I'm getting ready to sell it. I had a guy message me on Facebook Marketplace. I had it up there for $140. I figured that was a good deal. But if not, you know, it gave me a little bit of wiggle room to you know, negotiate. So this guy messages me, and he goes, you know, I asked me if it's available. I said yes. He goes, will you do 100? I'm like, 100 with the bagger? Yeah, I know it's not fully into the season yet, but I was like, yeah, why not? You know, we'll just go ahead, you know. It's not bad. I mean, I could probably get more for it. So I said, okay, we'll do 100. I'm at work now, granted, answering him. Then he proceeds to tell me, well, how old is the mower? And I knew where this was going, so I did it anyway. So it was a 2009. So I told him, I said, the engine shroud on there says 2009. He comes back to me and says, okay, cool. Well, it sounds a little old. How about I give you $75 for it? See the look on my face. That's the look I had on my face on my phone when I saw that. So automatically we're down $25. We went from 100 to 75. So I told him, I said, sir, I said, I stand by what I do. Now, I know some of us small engine guys, we do a little bit different work tactics to sell the mowers. No big deal. With me, I fix them up. I'll change the oil, I'll sharpen the blade, I'll put a new air filter on it if it needs it, and, you know, I'll clean it up. And I told this guy, I said, I do not sell junk. I stand behind what I sell. So, 10 minutes later, I get another ba-ding. He goes, okay, we'll do 100 if it's still on the offer still stands. Lo and behold, the mower's in the back of Big Red right now, heading down. Alright, well, he's here, so let's see if we sell it. Good. How you doing, sir? Nice truck you got there. Yeah, appreciate it. A little bit better than mine. I had an old Ford Ranger 93 for a long time. This one's a 94. Yeah. Yeah, this one's got 213,000. Oh wow. This is a 6-cylinder? Yeah. 3.9? 3.9. Yeah. That's one guy, I went to go get gas one day, some guy's like, oh, man, that's a nice Dakota. I said, thanks. They go, what size is you got in there? 3.9. Oh. I said, oh? He goes, yeah, it's a little underpowered. I looked at 318 they had in there for 5.2 and all that in there. I'm like, well, when I bought the truck off Facebook Marketplace, you know, it was, I didn't say, oh, what kind of engine you got in there? I knew it was 6-cylinder, I just didn't know what size. Yeah. I got the 4. I got it. I could have put it in there, but I have new ones I bought, so I could do it. I could have cleaned the other one out. I've actually got it. I clean them like a $3. I got one. We got to fix and sell, and my mom talked me out of it. And I only paid $5 for it. But she talked me out of it, so now we have it for like 5 years now. But before we started putting it in. I was going to resell it. I fixed it up. My mom talked me out of it. She goes, no, I like it. this thing's about the same age as my son. My son's about to be 14 in April. Yeah, there's always a start. Okay, so you guys saw the transaction. I cut it off there because we went off camera screen there, but he was happy with it. Unfortunately, the wheels were a little wobbly. Um, it's kind of hard to not do anything about that unless you take the extra effort to stuff like a bushing or anything on there to try to get it fixed. Which I can understand that. So, that was his one concern, and then, of course, the age of it. But, he was happy with it. And he said he used to have a mower like that before, too. And he said, he beat the snot out of it. So, yeah, I'm happy. I would show you the cash, but he Venmo'd me the $100. So I got the $100 for it. And, of course, I got it for free. But it took 2 episodes of working on it to get it fixed. So I'm stoked. I'm happy. First mower I sold in 2023. So now we got to work on another one. So very interesting, huh? How that transaction turned out. But I wasn't gonna take it for any less because I know it was a solid mower, and like I said, you get those people that want to chew you down, and I understand you want to get a good deal, but you gotta realize the other person that's sitting there fixing these mowers up, taking their time doing it, which I do, and I don't cut corners. I try not to cut corners on anything I work on and try to fix there. So anyhow, we're gonna be working on the third mower here, and I told you guys this one was gonna be a very interesting one, just for the main fact of what it has on there. And normally you don't see them on these mowers because they're usually gone. So I'll show you guys the mower first, and then I'll show you guys what's on there that that's surprising that it still has it there. So let me turn it around real quick. Here it is. It is, yes, another push mower, but this one is got the classic engine. It's got the I think it's a 4.5 horsepower engine. There's a classic engine. Let's see, can we see the year on it? No, I can't. Let me lift it up real quick. Looks like we got 9. Okay, so September 20th of 2005. So we're pushing 18 years old on this there, and it looks like you put a new spark plug on there. That's good. Oh, it's a Champion too as well, so that's a bonus. Everything looks complete on it. The guy I originally got it from said like 7 years ago, he paid like $20 for the thing, and he kept it underneath his house there, and then he said one day he just tried to use it and didn't want to run no more, and he just got rid of it for free. So I wanted to go pick it up over in downtown there. So I want you guys to take some guesses right now what you guys think this option might be. So just let you guys look around here. You guys might know what it is, possibly. I'll give you guys a little teaser here. I'm gonna hold you guys off for a minute. I used to have a deck like this, but before I started getting into working on mowers, I had a deck like this, but it had a quantum engine. They engine swapped on it. I bought it at a local place around here that was selling mowers at the time. I traded in a couple of mowers that didn't work, and that's before I even got into working on these things here. So, but the cables work, so that's a bonus. See, I'll show you. Okay, a little bit stiff. Okay, so we're gonna have to lubricate those. Okay, so it's not. I thought they were working. Okay, they gotta be lubricated. Okay, they were working. Looks like we're gonna have to lubricate those. Oh, there. So next thing we need to do is try to see if it's got any oil in it. So let's see if it's got any oil real quick. It's got oil, but it's dirty. Gonna have to change that as well. We'll take the air filter off in a minute and look at it. And we'll look underneath, but you guys gotta guess what the option is? Okay, side chute. Looks like a normal side chute, right? Well, there's something special about this side chute. Ready? It's got the mulch cover on here. You don't normally see these things. These things are usually gone. It's usually a side discharge mower, but it's still got the side mulch cover on it. So this is a 2-in-1. You can mulch or blow the grass out. Isn't that awesome? You guys don't normally see these things on here. And for you guys enthusiasts who want to see what the date is, right there. Oh, sorry. Let's get out of the shadow. So January 13, 2006 on that one. Yeah, so it's an old mower, yeah. But these are decent mowers. If you take care of them, they last long. And it's a 22-inch deck, too. So it's awesome there, too. So, decent deck. A little rust right there on the muffler. No big deal. Let's see what it looks like underneath. It's got some little egg sacs we got, spiders we have to clean out. Boy, looks like it's in good shape. So we'll just have to take it off and sharpen it. It's actually not bad shape for this mower. There, so let's first thing first, let's get some starter fluid. Some carb spray. Let's spray it in the throat of the carburetor and let's see if it'll start up, okay? Well, no sooner did I was going to start working on this thing, I already got a message already. I got somebody that wants to buy the red MTD push mower. I listed it up for $60, and I was okay if I got $50 out of it, and the guy offered me $50, so I told him, he said, I'll take $50, you got to come get it today, though. That was the only stipulation. So we're going to see what happens here if I sell it or not here. So I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Here I got it out of the shed. I had it sitting in there for right now. Let's start it up and see if it runs. You guys here on the perch. I'm getting ready to go work on this one, but hey, if we're going to go sell the mower, let's go. Alright, I just put fuel in it. It was a little bit low. I put a new air filter in it as well. So let's see. Put that on there. Sounds good. Well, I'm gonna load it up in Big Red, and we'll just wait for the guy to message me and see where we're meeting at. Let's load it up real quick. one thing about these mowers, they're light. So, put it in there. And then we'll see if we sell this or not. Okay, right now we got some time. The guy is not going to show up until around, well, I got to meet him around 5:30 at Home Depot. He lives in Goodlettsville, which is not even maybe 20 minutes from Madison. So I'm just going to meet him at the local Home Depot over there and sell him the mower. I already got it in Big Red right now waiting. So why until then, let's start working on this one, see if we can get this one going. We'll do a little carb spray on here and see what happens. So I had to soak the cable and WD. I don't know if it's going to work. It's taking it. Now whether it's going to move though is a different story. It's popping out of there. Okay. Hang on a minute. That's my Facebook Messenger. Let's see what he says. Okay. Well, sign, seal, deliver it. We're going to look like we're going to be selling a mower. Alright, well, let's work on this one too so we can get this one sold. It wants to pop out of there though. I might have to put a zip tie on there to hold that. Yeah, it wants to pop out. I'm going to have to put a zip tie there. For right now, let's get it to hold back. I'll have to try to pop out of there. I gotta put a zip tie there and hold that. Alright, let's get you guys up here closer real quick. Alright. I brought that cable tie, that cable tool that I got from Brandon over at BS Small Engines. There, I bought that off of him. So let's see what this looks like. Oh! Well, this I wasn't expecting. It's got a new filter in it. Oh. Okay. Well, somebody was taking care of it. I did not expect that. Wow. Okay. Well, he really did take care of this thing, didn't he? Okay. Well, I might have to oil it, though. Let's see. Are these moving like they should? Yeah. It's got one throttle spring. It's actually crooked. Look. See that right there? It's supposed to be in that middle part right there. Let's move it. There we go. Okay, let's free. Oh! There's a screw missing off the carburetor. You know it's got 5 screws to hold it down. There's one missing. Okay. Alright, so let's spray it in the throat. We'll see what it sounds like. Get you guys back. Let's see what it sounds like. Here we go. Doesn't sound too bad. Let's try it one more time. Let's try it again. Okay. Okay, so it's looks like it's gonna be a runner. Alright. So let me get a zip tie. We're gonna fix that. We'll take that carburetor off, see if we gotta clean that. Okay, let's go ahead and get this back off here and see what's going on with it. Put that cover back on there for right now. Go ahead and get that off of there. I noticed something on this carburetor that I'm probably going to have to address when we get to it. But we got 1/2 inch and of course 3/8 right there. So let's see if it'll come off with my 1/4 inch. If not, I got my ratchet with me to break them free. Okay, well that works. Get that bolt off. There. And of course, now we need 3/8. Usually you can use a 10 and get that off of there as well. Let's see if that comes off of there. So let's see. Alright, that worked out good. Now, let's see. Oh, I already see something going on with this. Let me show you. Look right there. Not even took it off yet. That's the little piece that goes inside the carburetor there with the O-ring. There's a little snap washer right there. That's off of there. That could be the reason too. But you know, it could run. But let's just go ahead and go over it anyway. And see, take that off of there. And see, both the washers and stuff came off of there. Okay. Z-bin, and there we go. Gas tank's off. Let's see what's in here. I didn't even look to see what's in there. Oh, there's water in here. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's water in there. See the little water droplets? And the gas don't smell that good, but the tank's clean. But this is the other thing I noticed too. See right there? There's a screw missing out of there. So I only got 4 screws holding this. So let's take this off here first. I might have to leave that. I'll leave that on. But anyway, let me go get this thing set up. We're going to take this apart. Alright, got a jar. Let's pour this in here. Let's see what this looks like. I'll show you guys the fuel. It ain't queso cheese, that's for sure. It actually don't look too bad. There's still some stuff in there. I'm going to have to blow it out. Okay. We're going to have to blow this tank out. I'm going to let that settle for a minute, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Anyway, forgot to bring my tray out here. But that's alright. Let's go ahead and pop this gas tank off. It's supposed to have 5 screws holding it, and there's only 4. So let's get the first one off. There's 1, 2, 3, and then of course, oh, that one even went on there tight. Okay. I don't think it's going to be like the last one. I don't think we're going to get away with 2 gaskets being good on this one. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. I'll be surprised if this gasket's good. I don't think I'm going to be lucky twice. There's a guy up the road that's got a Dodge Charger. He sits there all the time when he turns that corner and floors it. Okay, so this is what the carburetor looks like. It don't look too bad. Just gotta clean it. The only thing I'm worried about is this is good, because I got gaskets for it. That's no big deal. So let's see. It's still pliable. You think this is actually still good? That diaphragm part is still good. It's not stiff. It's not making noise when I'm moving it. The little check things are down though, so I don't know. We'll try it. If it works, then I'm not gonna put a gasket on there. We'll put it on there. We'll clean it out, and if it runs with that gasket, I'll leave it alone. If it doesn't, well, I got the diaphragm gasket kits I get. So I'll show you guys with this tank. Oops, sorry. See guys, here, look at this. See how clean that is? I don't know what it is with me grabbing tanks like this, but anyway, let me get some carbs. Let me get the tray here. I'm gonna get this set up, and we're gonna start cleaning this thing out. Okay? So I'll be right back, and we'll clean this tank out. See? And we'll clean this out and get all this gook out of there. Okay? Okay, I'm back. Here, let me show you this real quick. This is the water. You know that it's not queso. You guys see the water floating on the bottom there? Little water droplets. Better yet, look right there. See all the water droplets? Yeah. So that was the cause of it right there. So there we go. So that one's gonna run if we wanted it to. Now unless they start venting gas to run on mowers and everything else to run on water. Anyhow, let's clean this. Like I said, we'll have to put the O-rings back on there. Let's clean it out the best we can. Take that screen off of there. Alright, that looks good. We'll clean that off a little bit more. I gotta get some more carburetor spray. Let's see if we can spray in here. Oh my goodness, look at it. Wow. Look how clean that came out. What are the odds of me running into two mowers that are clean like that? Makes me wonder why the guy got rid of it. I have to bring my air compressor nozzle over here and blow that out. Oh, let me do that real quick while we're here. Wow. Look at that tank. Clean, huh? That's crazy. That works. Okay. Let me put the fuel cap back on here. We're done with the tank. Put that off to the side. Let me get some more carburetor spray real quick because I ran out. And I gotta get this cleaned up here. So, yeah. I got this thing. Okay, let me get some more carburetor spray. I'm out. I forgot to bring some more with me. So let me go get some more. We're gonna clean the rest of this off. We're gonna put this thing together and we're gonna see if it fires up. Alright, got some more carburetor spray. So it should be. Clean all that gunk off of there. Let that soak up and dry. I'm going to get this sprayed again. Get all the nasty gook off of it. Let me take it over here with my air compressor real quick. Let me go over here real quick and do this. Let me get that spring off of there. I don't want to lose that. Okay. Blew that off of there real quick. Got that clean. It's not perfect, but you know, it's a carburetor. The only thing I'm worried about is they're going to work on this. Now, we are missing some screws off of this. So, I do got one of these things right here. I always put a bunch of missing hardware or stuff I'm working on with small engines here. I got this thing at Harbor Freight. So, open this up. Let's see. Show you guys all the stuff I got all here. Let's see. There's a screw we need right there. They got the washers on it, but I only need one of them out of there. I always keep those just in case. I got them off another one. And like I said, I got these carburetor gaskets right here, diaphragms on here. But let's see if it runs first on the original one. Always try to give it the benefit of the doubt. So, let's go ahead and I guess it's gonna have. I guess that one's gonna have a washer. Okay. Anyhow, let's get this over here real quick. Bring you guys over. Where you guys can see me. Right there. Let's go ahead and put Humpty Dumpty back together again. So let's put the diaphragm on there. And the gasket. I think this is gonna work. I got faith in this. We're going to try the original one first. Put the spring back on here. Like so. And then set this in here. Like so. And we got the screws. Since I got my screwdriver with me, so because we're not going to put them on with the impact. We could, but I'm not going to. I'd rather put these in by hand. And unfortunately, this one's got the washer. I hope that's not going to affect anything, but we're going to try it anyway just to see. I'd rather have a screw in there than not have one in there. So let's go ahead and put these on here, like so. Crisscross them. That one on there like so. There. And right there. Now this one's a little skinnier than that one. Hopefully enough it doesn't matter. As long as it works, I don't care. like there, and then now tighten them all down. Just give them a little bit of a turn, like so. That one's going to have a washer on it, unfortunately. Hope that doesn't affect it. Anyhow, now that's on there. The only thing I notice is it's missing the washer that goes onto the air filter base. I think I got one I'm going to throw on there, just for good measure that goes on there. It don't look like it. It's supposed to have one, but I'll put one on there anyway. This thing got some gunk on it. Let me clean that off of there. Okay. Put the washer on here first. I mean the O-ring on there first. And the washer. Okay. It's supposed to look like that. Okay. Now let's put it on the tank real quick. Remember, we got to put that spring on there as well, so get this on here like so. Put that in the Z-bend like so. Put this PVC line on here real quick before I forget. I did that last time, I think. And this should, in theory, go on there like so. Like so. Put the PVC line on there like so. And then let's get these two bolts on here. 3/8 and the 1/2 inch. Now that I will use an impact on. There's that one. Alright, now let's get the 13 on there. Put the 13 somewhere. I had it, and I misplaced it. No, I didn't. It's right there. Put that on there like so. Couple ugga-duggas. Alright, let me go get that air filter gasket. Put this back on there. There we go. Make sure that's not binding up. There we go. Like so. There we go. Alright, let's let me put the rest of it back together, and it should be good to go. So let me button it up. We'll come back to you and we'll see if this thing runs. Okay, I got it on the ground. I got it all buttoned up. I put that gasket that I had on top of the air filter. I think I'm going to have to change this cord out because it's starting to look a little frayed there. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting fuel in the tank. I fixed this thing. The only reason it was leaking gas because the gasket that seals this up was not on there correctly. I put a little bit of fuel in there, just in case we have any issues. Hopefully not. And we got to check. We got enough oil to run it, I think. Let me double check it to make sure. Here. It needs an oil change regardless, but It's at the almost the add mark. See? Okay. So there's enough to run it, but we're gonna have to change that out. We'll see what happens. So, what do you think? You think it'll run? I think it'll run. Let me get this. I had to put a cable tie on here to hold this, so now this is working like it should. Alright, let's give it a few primes. 1, 2, 3. We're probably going to have to adjust that throttle because it looks like it's bent forward. So what do you guys think? First pull? Here's mud your eye. Not bad. And the cord's not shaking either. That's a good sign. Man, she sounds good. I would have been that a little bit more straighter. Man, she sounds good. Oh, blowing grass out. It's underneath there. Alright, I'm going to let that run for a few minutes and I'll come back. I'm not going to lie to you guys. As soon as I cut the camera off, I walked away and started running like this. I'm wondering if one of those check valves is causing this issue. She's not happy. Now it's acting like it's not getting fuel. Okay. Yeah, not long after I cut the camera off, it started doing that. No sooner did I walk away. So, I think this one we're not going to get away with just the original. Oh, excuse me, the original carburetor, diaphragm, and gasket. I got a feeling we're going to have to switch that out, which I got plenty of those. I'll just pop one on there, and we'll go from there and see what happens. So. I'll bring you guys back. I'll show you that old diaphragm when I get it off of there. Okay, I switched out the diaphragm and gasket with the ones out of those kits I showed you. This is the old one right here. I guess the check valve are down, they're not even, so that could be a possibility. So anyway, I got those kits, and I switched the screw out. I found that one that didn't have the little spacer washer on it, so I'm gonna try that as well. See, that had an issue with it. So anyway, I'm gonna put these bolts back on. 3/8, 1/2 inch. Put the spring back up. It's supposed to. Okay, we're good there. Like I said, there's the little washer thing I noticed it was missing. I don't think that had anything to do with it, honestly. So I'm gonna put that on there. Put that on there like so. Let's get all the tools out of the way. We're gonna step back. Hopefully not this works. If not, we're gonna have to dive a little deeper in this thing and see what's going on with it. So, you guys step back there. Guys, where you can see it. Let's hope this works, okay? Put that on there. 1, 2, 3. Let's hope this fixes it. So far, it looks like that was it. Oh, one more grashing now. Maybe that was it. That's not going. Now it sounds good. Sounds good. It's not doing the All right, let's try it again. Okay, I think we're good on this one. Let's end this video right here. Alright, that's going to conclude part 1. I didn't say it, but it is going to be part 1. I'm going to split this up into 2 series. And, you know, not make it a real long video. Hopefully enough it's not. But we thought we could get away with this cleaning out the... we cleaned out the tank. Cleaned out the carburetor. Just unfortunate we weren't able to save the original diaphragm because it looked like that was the issue. It was running good at first. As soon as I cut off the camera, it started surging real bad. And I went and switched the gasket out with the ones out of those kits I showed you I had. And so far it looks like it's running good. So that's going to end this one, and then part 2, we're going to clean it up. We're going to give it an oil change. We're going to sharpen the blade. And we'll take the spark plug off and we'll clean that too as well. Give it a tune-up, and well, not really tune-up, because I think the spark plug looks new on here. It's a Champion RJ 19LM, so I mean, original ones that Briggs & Stratton would throw on these classic engines. So I think we're good, and then we're going to clean off this muffler a little bit and get that squared away. So and I think I'm going to put a new tool rope on there as well, because this one's starting to look a little frayed. So we'll put a new pull rope on there and make that look better. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. And oh, by the way, I got plenty of stickers. So if you guys want stickers, feel free to email me. It's on my About page. And if you guys want a sticker, I'll send it out to you. Okay. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you guys like the channel, think about subscribing. If you guys are original followers of me, thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it very much. So as I always say, keep on turning those wrenches, y'all. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care.